What's up, everybody? Go over here. How's it going? Getting closer with this car. Hey, Digger.
Hiya, mate. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, not so bad, thanks.
Lower your mic. You're too loud. What's up? What do you? Huh?
Got my new teeth.
What you look like before?
Yeah, they were a broken one, Jerry.
I couldn't say it before. Hi, Ron.
Hiya, Jerry. It doesn't look any different, does it?
Well,
Nice.
Better.
You're still ugly.
Yeah, they can't cure that.
Where was it? It wasn't one of your front teeth. It was a side tooth that you really couldn't see too well.
No, it was a broken tooth next to the front, not the very front. Right next to it.
You look good. It looks good. What's up, Eric? Looks good.
Thanks,
good job.
Hello, Eric. Good to see you, mate. Trackside Mike. Good to see you. We're just chilling. Have you got that?
What's up, Trackside Mike? Trackside Mike, what's up? What are you cats doing? I don't know. We just got here. What are you doing?
Hello, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe. What are you doing?
Hello, James. James from Dundarton, John.
James, what's up, James? What's up, James?
Hello. Oh, there's no snacks at all.
All right.
No.
All right. So I applied some of my decals, and this is where I'm going to end this video. I still need a little for the 70%.
I don't know how that messed up.
No, it's not Colin. So let's see where it's open first.
I'll tell you what's nice then for salt and pepper chicken.
I'm not getting food. You've had food.
Gordon Bennett, bloody hell.
What's
I'm on one of them starvation diets.
Why do you say that?
Dwight Curley. Hello, Rick. Rick Strange.
What's up, Dwight Curley and Rick? I'm just laying here wondering when I'm going to work next. Oh, yeah. When they call you, that's when you'll work next.
So, go on.
When they call you.
You need to bring biscuits up, Ron. Just got to get the dog's suppers. I'll be 1 second. Do you hear about the storms? Apparently, I've heard something terrible, and I'll tell you all now while Ron's not here because she's frightened. Apparently, Joseph Biden, the United States president, has told Ukraine that he will allow weapons supplied by him and others to be used to directly bomb Russian cities.
Really?
And they've started bombing Russian cities. Now, as a result of that, Putin has said, I'm going to arm your enemies and provide long-range missiles, and I'm going to hit back.
Way to go, Joe Biden, you stupid ass.
I know, what a clown. Turkey's already been hit with something, and France has been hit in a hotel as well.
So when was this? When did you see this?
I've heard it today. It was said yesterday, and Biden's defending his stupid ass. We've made this war go on a lot longer than it needed.
Go feed the dogs. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. What's up? So that's what I got done so far on my Humanity Junction box bar.
Now that does look good.
Came out pretty well. I'm really happy with it.
How did you get the transfer looking that good?
I'm a skilled craftsman.
Yeah. That looks the dog danglish, does that, Jerry? That does look good, like it's been painted on there.
I don't know about that, but came out good. That's all I know. So I'm uploading the video that I did of the whole process. Not actually, I talked about doing the decals. So I think that the video might help people because it sure helped me with everybody's help that helped me. It helped me.
You've got twisted.
Tornado warning? Nah, who cares? Maybe we'll all blow away. Sherry, did you hear about the storms last night? Yeah, it rained, that's all I know. It rained pretty hard for a little bit. It's all right. I don't care.
No.
One of these days you'll get transferred, Eric. I don't know. But yeah, it's all good.
Transferred. James with the star by his name. He's
What's
a
with the
member.
star by his name?
It's
he's
a
a-
Superman badge.
He's a channel member. He won a free membership to the channel. So he gets a little, I don't know.
It's only a
You
book
see
a
little
month.
star? He's green here.
Yeah, it's only a book a month, is that, Mike? And you get all kinds of perks with being a member. Access to a lot of things members don't get. Well worth it.
That's about it. 22 reports of tornadoes. Well, I hope nobody got hurt. That's about it. Can't do nothing about tornadoes. So now I can upload my video.
All right.
So it's a video of how you did the transfer, Jerry, and the pay.
No, how I did everything.
Oh, cool. What is he doing?
What's everybody do today? Anything good? I guess tomorrow I'll post that video. I almost had a tornado warning last night. Nah. Warnings. You would have slept right through it, Zoe. Go to Abrams if they don't respond faster. Well, Abrams isn't that bad. Richie Hole works at Abrams.
All right, Jimmy.
Might be a while to make engineer there, but you know. Yeah, you know. Why don't you go to Amtrak? Go to Amtrak. You can get all dressed up, nice, be a conductor.
Oh, well done, Dwight.
Ah, the heating and AC guys. Well, you got to get that fixed. I just played the best game I ever played. I've never won an atomic bomb during the game. I killed everyone in the game.
Good work.
I guess. Good work, Dwight.
Yes, spirit of St. Louis.
Good work, Dwight. So let me see here, Digger.
You stayed awake all night, Zoe, listening for the tornado. Doesn't like a hoot to not go off when the tornado's coming close.
Way to go, Joe Biden. Russian warships will arrive in Havana next week. Way to go.
Well done, Mr. Biden, you clown.
Way to go, Joe Biden. Tornadoes are the least of our worries now. You're a fucking idiot.
Mind, we've gone along quite a while here with
Wow.
striking distance of missiles.
Russia calls U.S. enemy. That didn't happen under Donald Trump. No,
He
sir.
already said that, did Putin? He said Trump wouldn't have done this. He said, and they're trying to prosecute Trump in a pantomime setup. Hiya, wigwags. Good to see you, mate.
Fucking mess.
Oh, that's
I don't know how they could just let this guy keep doing what he's doing, like in the White House. Like
Congress had stopped him or something.
He's incompetent, man. Like what the hell are they doing over there? They're gonna put us into World War III now.
And it's very different when it's on your own ground, isn't it?
Fucking asshole. Oh well. What's up, Wigwag? Just when I get my boxcar done, I'm gonna have my layout. Now I am gonna get bombed.
That's how I feel. I've got this new layout to do. And now we'll get nuked instead. That pissed me right off.
Don't worry about it, Zoe. You'll be okay. Had some bad news today. One of my train friends passed away this morning. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Wigwag, was today an office day or was it an at-home day? I just played this game. Well, Zoe, there's not much you can do about it, so you're better off just going to sleep.
They sound an alarm, don't they, when there's a twister on its way?
Not here. We don't have those here.
You don't have a hooter that goes when the twister's coming?
No, because we're not in tornado country.
Ah.
5 away from 400. Cool. Good for you. Office. Tomorrow's home. Good job. Sounds good, Wigwag. You still take a nap, Wigwag? He just woke up from his nap.
He has to take a nap in the office.
Hey, Wigwag. Check it out. Looks pretty good, huh? If I say so myself. Sure does, Jerry.
Does look good, that. You ain't leaving on long then. They look good, those transfers, they really do.
Thanks,
Did you use
Wigwam.
any decal softener, decal set or anything?
I used Microset, whatever that does.
There's one softens it so that it molds into every nook and cranny, and then one sets it so it doesn't move again.
So I just used a Q-tip and water and like set it so that it molded over everything, you know? And then after that I blotted it dry and then I put Microset over it.
Yep, that's the way to do
I
it.
don't have, I think it's something called Microsol. That's it. I don't know what that does, but that's what I use.
I just use that decal softener stuff.
No, Dwight, I never did, but John 2618 has, and I'm sure like a bunch of other people have. I never have. I've never really cared about detail and stuff like that. What is that?
Decal set and soften.
Who makes that?
I think it's from your sponsors. Yeah,
Vallejo?
VMS. Yep, Vallejo.
Oh.
Now, what this does, you only need one drop and it spreads. You drop the transfer onto it.
Hmm.
And when you're doing bricks with loads and tiny details, I get a semi-stiff brush and I just dab it along. And it pushes it into all the nooks and crannies of the brick, you know, into all the mortar work.
Okay.
And then if you're still not happy, you can put a little drop on top of the transfer and carry on. Blot it off, go over with water, blot it off, and that's it, sets. Looks lovely.
Placement? I don't know. I got Microset. I don't know what it says. I forget what it says. I'm not.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Microsol and Microset.
I can't imagine it taking that long, Dwight. I don't know.
What parts are you ordering?
Did you find the little detail parts? Detail parts for his locomotive that broke off. Now, keep in mind, Dwight, those parts might be metal, okay? They might be brass. So keep that in mind, okay?
They etch them if they're brass, don't they?
Unless it says that it's plastic. Yeah. I mean, the plow, I don't know what the plow might be made of. Read the description of it, though, okay? Thanks, Zoe. I caught a gate runner today, Zoe, on CA11. I made a short of it. He just missed it. Just missed the train. What are you doing over there, Digger?
I'm checking, I'm making sure he's scratching. I'm just checking, make sure he's not got a flea or a tick or something.
It's got fleas.
Yeah, well, we spray regular everywhere, you know. And the dogs have got a treatment for it, but it's a spot-on treatment. It goes on the skin, and any fleas or ticks can't get a hold. So you might have been itchy. We spray furniture and stuff as well to make sure. Seems all right, don't you, Moses? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy.
Pretty much until
I don't see your comments, Zoe. I don't think it worked.
Did you put a
Yes.
video up and remove it?
Mm.
I got a notification said you put one up and then it wouldn't show it.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
I primed the body.
Oh, yeah, I did. I put it up, but I didn't want it to go public yet, so I made it private.
Right. Sorry. Three spots. Yeah, did you just use IPA for that, Dwight, to strip all that paint off? And did you switch the sonic bath on to get it going or not?
Does he have a sonic bath thing?
Yeah, he poured a load of IPA in it and put this local body in. I think it was an F style. And the paint were coming off all over.
Where was that? Where'd you see that at?
He put a short on earlier.
Oh, I didn't see it.
A couple of hours ago. And paint just coming off like no man's business. But I wondered if it switched the machine, because it didn't, from what I saw, because it was only short, just looked like it dipped it in and it was coming off. Sometimes you set the machine off and then give it a scrub with an old toothbrush. And that helps. I've got a sonic cleaner, but it's only a smallish one, you know. Did a box car. I use mine for the airbrush, cleaning the nozzles and stuff.
Oh, yeah. How long did it take, Dwight? Yeah, that thing works pretty good. Can you just leave that IPA in there? That worked pretty good. Did a box car today? Nice. How long did it take you? Maybe you could just, those few spots that didn't come off, maybe you could just take a brush.
Yeah, while it's in the IPA, put that
Yeah,
machine
while it's in the IPA. Turn the machine off and then just take a brush and rub on it. It should come off.
I use a little toothbrush. I've got a small one. One of the grandchildren left it here, I think.
Yeah, I use a toothbrush too. Old toothbrush. Make sure you wash it really good though before you paint it. Make sure there's no loose paint too. That thing works pretty good. I wonder how long he did it for.
I used a brush. I used a pick. A lot of things.
Okay.
You can get, you know, for your drum, you can get a brush there, and it's not a wire brush, it's like a plastic brush. And that can help.
Yeah. Like a toothbrush. Let it soak all night. Really? So, Joy, you could have probably not even used your Sonic thing and just let it soak overnight. Because it doesn't sound like that Sonic thing worked any faster.
Did you switch the Sonic machine on, Dwight? I just leave it in there. Wire brush and a toothbrush. And he played a good tune. He played Billy Idol.
What were you doing on Broadcastify, Zoe? Oh, sugars.
Yeah. Mine's got suckers on, so I can stick it to the desk because it makes a lot of noise if you don't.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in.
To look at the US. It has a new
So I wonder what all the people that voted for this jackass got to say now.
Say good freaking bye. Well, it's only my opinion. We should have kept out of it, just like Russia did when Iraq was invaded. They kept out of it.
Yeah, I don't know why we're over there helping them anyway. Fuck them people. Listening to CA defect detector to go on. Turned it on, it helps. Well, if you let it sit for all overnight, it really didn't help that much. I thought maybe you did it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Did I like them?
A lot of nice jobs up there, and I get a ton of work even on the board. Yeah, Abrams is a good yard. There's a lot of good jobs out of there. What's up, Ian? How you doing?
Half waffles, cookie dough.
I had to mute you, Digger. That to show that has the front pilot broke. That's okay. Gotcha. What color are you going to paint that locomotive, Dwight? What are you going to do with it? Are they crew their road trains from the board? Oh, but they only have a couple road trains, right? Well, maybe you'll be able to come over to New Jersey. Well, no, you wouldn't, right? No, you wouldn't. You should go get a job for Conrail. You'll have off on the weekends. Maybe not. Yeah, it's a good yard to work out of, I think. That one stone train that goes out to like Anvil. $8.79 goes to Camden. What's $8.79? When does that work? Does it turn into something else? 62W goes to Delaware. That must go on at night train. Look on the railroad tracks. Look on the railroad tracks for what? You're not getting there is a lot of details. Huh? Digger, I muted your mic a while ago when you and Ron were talking.
Sorry, we're just ordering waffles.
That's okay. But you're sitting there talking, but ain't nobody here.
Going through Jerry's comment.
Yeah, read yourself. That is going to be a new RT train. So you're going to do a locomotive in RT too?
Hello, Ian at Lehigh.
So H79 is 38G. Yeah, but would you pilot it? Would you be on that train coming over here? Where would you have to get off that train at? Once you cross the the Del Air? Because you'd be in Conrail territory.
That's going to be cool, is that, Dwight? A loco as well.
Yeah, it'll be cool. You do a loco too.
There is some special paint stripper for plastic, isn't there? Called Plastic Magic or something. We've talked about it
Something
before.
like that, yeah. But you should be able to get 99% of it off with IPA. Okay.
Are you going to do away with the pink train then, Dwight?
No, he still has the pink train, don't you, Dwight?
Okay, Ian, take care, mate. Thank you.
See you, Ian. Have a good night. Dwight, you could put those decals on the pink engine.
Will deliver. All the flat area is easy to come off.
You'll be okay, Dwight. Once you prime it, you'll never see it. You just gotta prime it, dude.
You primed it already, Dwight. Does it look okay?
You primed it? Does it look okay? Well, it should be all right then, Dwight. If the primer should have covered it. What kind of primer did you use? Yeah, I see it. Severe thunderstorm watch.
Who's watching? Weatherman.
Until 9 p.m. Yeah, it's just rain, Zoe. It's only rain. You're not going to melt. It's okay. It's just rain.
They shouldn't, they only put that severe thunderstorm watch. That's to frighten people, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like, they expect everyone to stand at the window and watch it.
I don't see no rain here. I mean, it says severe thunderstorms, but 20% chance of rain. It's not going to rain.
Oh, fill a primer, Dwight, yeah.
I only use one kind of primer. It's a primer that helps fill in cracks. Well, that's a bad thing, though, Dwight, because then you could lose detail with something like that.
Thick stuff in it, like spray putty, even.
See, like that's not good because you don't want to lose all the detail on your model. But that's up to you.
It's up to you.
It's your model. You guys are wrong. No, I'm not wrong. You says it helps fill in cracks. Well, there's a lot of little cracks on a locomotive or a boxcar.
The grill, will it not fill the grills in? The slats on the grills?
Like if I use like a crack filler, like you wouldn't see a lot of this detail. You still see all the detail. Like I have been using primer for 4. Dwight, I'm just telling you what I know. Keep doing what you're doing now.
How does it fill the crack then, Dwight?
Dwight, just because you've been doing it for 4 years doesn't mean you've been doing it right for 4 years. I don't know. I'm not starting. Not starting nothing. Just saying. Your driver's license has arrived. That's good. Good to hear that.
Good
You
news.
can see all the details. Well, send me a picture of it. I'll see if I see all the details.
Does it not fill the grills in and stuff though, Dwight, if it's a filler primer?
Yeah, I mean, like, it fills cracks. So it's going to, like, you're going to lose some detail. You
Like
got
the grill,
to.
it's gonna look like cracks in it, you know.
You got to lose detail. I don't care what you say, Dwight. And if you don't lose it, it's going to hide it a little bit. You're not going to see it as well. But you keep doing what you're doing. I don't. Doesn't matter to me, Dwight. I could care less. If you like the way it looks, that's all that matters. It's all that matters, Dwight. If you like it, just because you've been doing it for so long doesn't mean you're doing it right. Okay? It's okay.
Hmm.
Especially like those automotive primers, car primers.
I was going to say there's one for cars, isn't there? And if you've got like a scratch, they fill the scratch in, won't it?
Well, like, like the car primers, like car paints, right? They don't get atomized fine enough. You get a lot of paint coming out. And the little surface, is not good when you're got all this paint flooding the surface. You lose all the detail. Like if I would have used like auto primer, like car primer on this, I don't think I would see all that detail. I think it would hide it.
Have you ever used a panel liner to bring the detail out, Jerry?
No. Sitting on the patio with a glass of Kentucky bourbon. Barrel ale beer. Kentucky bourbon barrel ale beer? What is that? What's that? What is that?
It's probably bourbon that's been used in a barrel that was previously used for making beer. They sometimes get a cask that's been used for making sherry, fill it with Scotch whiskey, and then bury it in a peat bog for a couple of decades.
I can't see, Dwight. Your video is not that good. I can't see. I can't see it, Dwight. They're both like really blurry. You can't, like, I can't see it.
Only one bad place I was scraping up here on the top. But
That's what it looked like. I can't see nothing. Can't see nothing.
Lacquer, it's a bit more. I prefer to work in acrylics if I can, Stuart. I don't. Lacquer can work in certain circumstances, but and one time I wouldn't use acrylics, but now I'm all in favour of them. They've got so advanced and much better pigment adhesion and stuff in lacquer. They're great in acrylics.
Never had it. You need a new phone? Why do you need a new phone? Maybe it's the internet. I don't know. Does your video on your phone look like that? Can you see it right on your phone?
I don't know. The video you showed earlier looked good. I presume that were on your phone.
Yeah, I just think it's your internet sending it, and it's not my internet. I don't know. I don't know, Dwight. It's okay, Dwight. If you like how it looks, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what I think. Can you taste any of that bourbon in that beer? You having problems lately with your phone? I think a lot of people have been having problems with their phones. I don't think it's your phone. I think it's the networks. I think the Russians are starting to hack us.
The Ukrainians or the Russians, one of them.
So does it taste like bourbon beer? Has a smoky taste to it? I'm not sure if it's the phone or the internet. I think it's the internet. Hey, John 2617, what's up? Watch out for those nuclear missiles in the air, John. Don't get too close to Cuba. The Russians are sending warships to Cuba.
Thanks to Joe Biden.
Thanks to Joe Biden.
Joe dumbass. I'm sure. Can we not get him certified as a bloody lunatic?
Nah, they won't. People love that guy. People love him. He can't do nothing wrong. If the Russia starts dropping nuclear bombs on us, they'll just blame Trump on it.
Hello, Stretch. Good to see you, mate.
You're home? Okay, stay home for a while. What's up, Stretch? I might just be a service provider while Dwight is creating. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's your phone, Dwight.
Oh, nice.
I saw the picture. I got your picture, Wiggly. Dwight, I'm getting a Blackstone. They're so good. Huh? What's a Blackstone?
The good of those grills, Dwight, they clean really easy. If you clean them while they're still warm, you just wipe it off.
What's with this? I cooked my chops too long. You bought a George Foreman, huh? Oh, nice.
You got to get used to how long to leave it in there, haven't you?
What was wrong? Yeah, what's a Blackstone? Ooh, Blackstone sucks. I don't know. What's going on, John? I think it turned out pretty good, man.
I think it did. Bloody lovely, that.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Oh, griddle top. All right, it goes on top of the stove.
And you see, like,
like that.
You can just about make out where I cut it.
I can't see it on there.
I can see it. Just about.
It's very
Okay,
good
looks
job
good.
with that.
Yeah, it
What
looks
about
pretty good.
your-
For my
Oh,
first one, it looks pretty good. What?
it looks very good. The letter R, did you cut out inside it or leave it?
Oh no, I left it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like.
Yeah,
I
'cause it's
didn't
only-
cut. I didn't. I only cut around everything. I didn't cut like in between.
Yeah. It's only where
in,
there's an edge.
in between and the circle. I didn't do that, or I didn't cut up into that T next to the R. I cut to the right of it. You know. Yeah.
Looks very good, that. I like it. Yep, perfect.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
laid
Joel,
down pretty good. I just got there's one spot where a bracket is. It didn't lay down really well, but it's just a bracket. It's okay. Now I gotta figure out if everything is going to fit there. I have no doubt that it's going to fit here, uh, here, here, but I don't know if everything's going to fit here. Usually buy from eBay supplier. Yeah, look on eBay for it too, Joy.
Hello, Cosmin. That's very kind of you.
Thanks, Cosmin. Yeah, it looks pretty good if you don't look at it at the right angle. That's all that matters.
eBay. I bought something from eBay. It's not here yet. I was just perusing the other day and I saw Metropolitan Building from City Scenics available in the United Kingdom, in the British Isles. And so I put a bid in for $48.
Okay.
And
I'll try it. I'll try that then. Thanks, Zoe.
But it's sort of,
Yeah.
Try Gorilla Flat.
Yeah, I don't think it's moving. I'm trying to like move it. I don't think it's moving, but yeah, I'll code it again. It's all good. Yeah, maybe around some of the rivets on the good side. I'll go over it again. It's all good.
Ditch lights. What's a ditch light?
What?
John's waiting for some ditch lights coming.
Ditch lights. Ditch lights.
What's that?
They go on the locomotive at the bottom. Prefer seeing low.
Oh.
They're called ditch lights. How long you been waiting? Not very long, Dwight. Not very long. Probably an hour.
I think he means how long's John been waiting for the ditch lights? I think.
You just ordered them a few days ago.
Probably only just got the order sorted.
Yeah, probably didn't even pack them yet.
Ice cream truck.
Are you in a hurry for them, Dwight?
He wants to be the first to get a locomotive done, doesn't he?
Well, I don't think anybody's going to do a locomotive.
I'll need a spoon, Steve.
Only Heath has done a locomotive so far.
Mm.
I'm curious to see how you're going to paint that locomotive.
Is Heath's what loco has Heath done? Is that an F style?
No, Heath, John 2618 did, what was that, a GP30 you did for him, John?
Oh, he cheated and got John to do it.
Yeah, Heath still hasn't airbrushed. He's still, I don't know what he's doing. He's like, I told him today, it's not that hard because I watched his live stream. Well, I listened to his live stream from last night, and he was like, I still haven't airbrushed yet. Still got little concerns about airbrushing.
He's had that about 2 years now, surely.
I don't know how long he's had it, but
I remember he was debating at first whether to get one.
Amtrak 42 is going by, where's that 43? Going by Horseshoe Curve. I don't know. He's had it for a long time.
He bought it. I remember when he went and bought it. Iwata.
It's not hard. Trying to finish my switcher. Yeah. Beautiful weather, nice breeze. It's kind of cloudy here. It's nice. It's not bad. Could be worse.
No wonder he was debating whether to get it.
Get what?
That airbrush all that time ago. He needs to just bite the bullet and use the damn thing.
Yeah, just bite the bullet and spray with it. I mean, you don't have to like spray a car, spray some junk or something.
Yeah, practice
with it. I mean, it's really not hard. It's really is easy. I mean,
before I weathered anything and I wanted to practice, I went to the local train shop and I said, have you got anything, old cars, rolling stock, stuff like that I can practice weathering? And he brought me a box out for $20, and there were buses, there were trains, there were carriages, there were cars, you name it, all in there.
Yeah.
All a lot of crap, and I just practiced on that stuff.
You were getting home and I was going to work at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. And I was getting up to let the dog out to take a whiz.
Jeez.
Your 4 a.m.
That was a different 4 a.m.
Yeah, it'd be 9 a.m. for me if it were Jerry's 4 a.m. But John's 4 a.m. is that different as well? Is John on the same time zone as you, Jerry? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 9 o'clock here. A
long
house.
So it was a long day. I bet it was. Dwight, how many things of stickers did you get?
The box car won't fit in the Sonic.
Dwight, I think you're biting off a lot over there, man. You got a lot of work to do.
Wow. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about you going to Peru in first place, John. You said it was dreadful when you got there. They were guarding the plane and everything off them natives and that.
Well, you can only do 2 boxcars with your stickers. You can only do 2.
Held up in Peru.
Wigwag, I'm going to say it doesn't do any better of a job. I soaked mine for 24 hours and just an IPA and it came off with just washing it. So I'm going to say it doesn't do any better of a job. It's not like instantaneous.
Yeah, shove that, John. It's not worth bloody going to places like Peru when they do all
What
that.
What did he have to do? Did he have to give him some money to get out? Did they charge you something? You know those scumbag countries, man. You go there, you spend some money, and this is what happens. You know what? Piss on them. I wouldn't go back.
Queen went to Peru, and when they were, the group, and when they were coming out, they seized all their equipment, the guitars, their amps, and everything, and said, "Oh, you owe us money."
You know what you should have did, John? When you were flying out and flying over, you should have emptied the shitter on them.
Yep, that's just what I was gonna say.
Pull the hatch and
Out the cockpit window.
dump the shitter on them. That's a lot of nerve, man. They play these games with paperwork and no one speaks English. Boss said it was an adventure, but we ain't going back. What would happen if you just took off? What would happen if you just took off? What are they going to do?
Nothing. Bow and arrows and spears. That's all we
What are they
can.
going to send the Peruvian Air Force after you?
What, have they got one of them biplanes, a tiger moth?
What are they going to do to you? Shoot you down? Oh, man. I still like my ideas. Should have opened up the shitter on them.
Like the Simpsons when they went to Australia. They let a
We
lot
were
of bullfrogs go.
joking, saying it would take them too long to drag those old MiGs out of the sand before we were out of there. Yeah, I bet. What are you going to do? They probably don't have nobody that could fly them. Can't you just leave? Like, like, what's the big deal?
Did they put a boot on your airplane so you couldn't shift it?
Because man, if you guys got locked up over there, Joe Biden wouldn't have did nothing to get you out.
That's true.
Especially since your boss is a Donald Trump supporter.
Yeah, there is a lot that goes into the flight plan, John, but sometimes emergency, you've got to jump in, crack it up and piss off quick, haven't you?
Yeah, the A-team just takes off, man.
Even, just give BA his glass of milk beforehand, knocking Spark out.
And they're gone. Flight plans? We don't need no flight plans.
Fly low at military high altitude.
They deny entry. What are they going to do? Shoot you down? Are they going to shoot you down?
Just Peru straight out over the ocean, up the ocean and back in at California. What are they going to do?
You need to arm that plane, man. You need to put some missiles on it.
Hellfire missiles, air to ground.
Yeah. I want to find out. Come on, man.
They sent military up, they wobble their wings, and you have to follow them and then pretend, I didn't see you. What? What? What?
You're like Maverick. You can outfly him. Do barrel rolls. You can outfly him, John.
Yeah, quick stop and pull a left while they go straight on.
Yeah. You could suck him in the
sideways behind the tall building.
Bad airspace. Well, now you know not to go back to that suck-ass country.
Yeah, it sounds like a right lot of crap, doesn't it?
Did you have a problem getting out of Costa Rica?
Repercussions on your license. Your boss will sort that out.
Your boss will sort that out, and even if you lost your license, he'd probably still payroll you. He'd take care of you. Don't worry. And Costa Rica is super easy. See, like, why can't Peru be?
Because they're a bunch of jackasses there, aren't they?
Bunch of shifty bastards over there.
Yep. Yeah, well dodgy. I had a bad feeling when you said you were in Peru. I knew. Why do you think Paddington Bear bloody left?
Yeah, I mean, those sonic cleaners are great for cleaning parts, right? Like if you had dirty parts and things like that. But like if you're just putting it in IPA, things like a model, and you want to take paint off of it, it doesn't seem like it's any faster because Dwight said it took 24 hours. Like it took me 24 hours to do this.
Sounds good, big boy. Yeah, well, mine's only a small.
Yeah, I think for certain things it's good, you know? What the hell is that?
Small.
What the hell you put there? That's tiny.
Airbrush parts.
Dwight, is yours that small? I think Dwight's is bigger.
A lot bigger.
Where'd you get that? Temu?
No.
No.
eBay.
Alibaba? That's really tiny.
It was a bargain on.
But I mean, if you're just cleaning your airbrush in small parts, that's fine.
Didn't cost very much. $5.
Yeah, Costa Rica wants people back. Yeah. Come on, John, tell me the truth. Did it occur to you to open the shitter up when you were leaving?
Yeah, dump on them. Sons of bitches, aren't they?
Man, 3 hours.
Peruvian twats.
They work good to clean the airbrush. Yeah, I think for things like that, cleaning the airbrush, cleaning jewelry, cleaning metal parts, things like that, they probably work great, right?
Yep.
Now, if you would have said to me, Dwight, it took 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I'd say, wow, that's pretty good.
I cleaned some of the smaller prints as well. You know, if there's loads of nooks and crannies in them, chuck them in.
Yeah.
Give them a doing that.
It has its place. I don't think I'd spend like $100 on one.
Well, no. Yeah, it's not the pilot's job, is it? That emptying the bog. They'll have a truck that comes along and connects up to that, won't they?
You need to put a lever inside so that you can pull it.
On a string.
Like they do in the cartoons. Pull the string.
Catch the pigeon job. Pull the string.
Well, at least you got home, John. I was listening to some podcasts today. Around the Layout podcasts. You guys ever listen to that?
Wow. This is a bit big.
I listened to one podcast from Lance Mannheim, and then whatever. And then I listened to the podcast with Don Iris. Man, that Don, man, he's pretty crazy with his layout. It was a pretty good podcast. Should man up some KD couplers and metal wheels, and that car will be solid. I did put KD couplers on it, but no metal wheels. I'm not going to run it that much. I'm not going to put metal wheels on it. It's not that nice. I did put KD couplers on it, though. Yeah, it sounds incredible. The other one sounded even more incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, he was talking about his walkie-talkies and micro switches. And what are you eating, Digger?
It's a waffle with strawberries and chocolate.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know. Ron ordered it.
Hmm.
It's a big one, though.
It's 11 o'clock. Can you eat that
And a
that
tub of
late?
milk.
A tub of what?
Ice cream.
I think that's supposed to go in your waffle.
No, I'll eat that separately. It's too good to put ice cream on. It's really
So
nice.
do you listen to the Around the Layout podcast? It's pretty good. It's pretty. The Lance Mannheim one was really interesting. He did 2 shows. That was really good. Wigwag, do you listen to Around the Layout podcast? Digger's funny. Yeah, Digger is funny.
Why am I funny? What's to do?
Oh, man. Zoe says you're funny. That's the Lance Mannheim Around the Layout podcast. Nope, I listen to A Modeler's Life podcast. I don't know that one. You should try listening to one of these podcasts. Find somebody on there. It's pretty good. I don't know. I think this guy that does that podcast comes into Heath's streams. I don't know how this dude gets some of these people that he interviews. He had the dudes from I know Ken Patterson. Ken Patterson had the dudes that bought Kalmbach. I listened to that today too. That was pretty good. Those dudes seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
Eating breakfast at 11 p.m. That's Digger.
It's not actually a breakfast this here.
It's a waffle. It's like dessert, though. What kind of ice cream you got?
I think it's just plain.
How is your waffle?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Bad? Nasty?
It's beautiful.
Why are you talking so low?
Because you turn my mic down, it's a beautiful waffle. It's lovely.
I haven't touched it since I touched it earlier. Why can't I hear you now?
I don't know. It's a beautiful waffle.
I don't know why you got low. I didn't touch it since we started. I don't know, Digger. Maybe you got soft syrup in your microphone. Have you had to smell anyone yet in the office? How's that going? How's your office worker friends? They pretty good? You
He's
sit
got his
around
own
the
private office, hasn't he?
what?
He's got his own private office, I thought,
No.
in the corner with a window view.
He is in a corner though. He said he is in a corner. But I don't think he's in a private office. So who are Britain's enemies?
Pretty much same as yours. You see, when the American president says something that pisses the Russians off, a lot of the time, what they do is fly some Tupolev long-range nuclear bombers right up to the edge of British airspace, fly around a couple of times, and then fly back. And what they're saying there is, look what we can do to your mates, you know.
I mean, so Putin says he threatens to supply Britain's enemies with advanced weapons.
Yeah. The Germans.
Well, for one thing, I don't think they have much over there anymore, do they?
No.
They're pretty broke, aren't they?
Yep.
Would you say Germany is
No, they won't. They're not interested.
Germany's not going to bother with the UK. The only people that probably would be Ireland and Scotland. Because they hate the UK, don't they?
They hate the Brits, yeah. The English. But in Scotland, there's a very big naval base called Faslane, where the nuclear fleet is kept. That's a target. And in Fleetwood, in Lancashire, not too far from where I am, they keep a nuclear sub there as well, because it's a very deep port.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what unfolds.
Germany at football for sure.
Thank you, Joe Biden. That's all I got to say. Boy, I wonder what Jim Tedesco's talking about tonight. I wonder if Jim Tedesco will go down that road tonight. He's pretty good at it for doing that.
All right, John.
He's usually pretty good. He'll probably rip into Biden, I guess, at some point.
You know, it's got to be really stupid. I thought at times that George W. said some stupid shit. But this Biden's got to be the worst you've ever seen.
All right, John. Seriously, EK, check out the Char Griller Flat Iron Premium 4-burner gas griddle. What's wrong with the Blackstone?
I don't know. Wigwag is an expert on grilling and that.
I don't know if he's an expert. We haven't had his food, Digger.
He's grilled a whole buffalo.
Anybody can talk a good show.
That is true. That is true. But he has grilled a full buffalo in one go.
That don't mean nothing either. You gotta like say why, Wigwag. You just can't say get this. Why get this? Why is the Blackstone bad? I live in an apartment. I can't have open flame grills. Yeah, that's not good either. I'll tell you what, Eric, you can buy it, bring it over here, and you can stop by and use it. That's it. Thicker metal. He doesn't care about that. Is the Blackstone cheaper in price? Front grease trap versus a rear grease trap. Well, who has a front one and who has a rear one? Come on, Wigwag, you have to be specific. Who has a thicker metal? The Blackstone or the other one? You're not being a good reviewer. Blackstone has an electric flat top. Yeah, so he can't have propane. He can't have gas. So it's a moot point. You know, I was in the store today and I saw these beef ribs, right? They were beef short ribs, but they were really thin. They cut them thin, like about 1/4 of an inch thin, maybe 3/8 thick, about 3/8 of an inch thick, right? They looked really good, right? I was like, they look really good. I might get them. They were $15 for like 8 of them or 6 of them.
Wow.
Like, I don't even know if it was a pound. Like $16 or $15, $14.99. I was like, screw you. Ain't nothing
That's a
there.
rip-off, isn't it?
It's a huge ripoff. Huge ripoff. But they look really good. Yeah, but Blackstone is electric. He can use electric. He can't use the other. Can't use it like that.
He's not allowed to have. Why are you not allowed to have an open flame in an apartment?
No, they were all beef. They were beef short ribs. They were beef short ribs, right? But like I said, they weren't like a big rib, you know, like how some of them are. They like cut it. Like, I don't know. They called it a beef rib. And I wish I could like find it. Let me see if I can find it. And they looked really good. I was going to get them until I saw how much they were. I can buy a steak for that has a lot of meat on it.
Yeah, so you're not going to get a lot of meat off those, are you? And that price is scandalous.
Yeah, not at all. They look kind of like this. Can beef? No, that's not them. You know what? I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and I'll take a picture of them.
Well, that was very nice, but kind of messy.
Wigwag, they look kind of like that, but that's not what they were, though. That wasn't the cut that they were. They look kind of like it. same principle. £1.50 for $17.99. These were $14.99, and I don't know how much was in there. I'll take a picture of it tomorrow. But they look so good, man. How was your ice cream, Digger?
That was nice. Very nice, that.
I don't know, Dwight. Everything's going on, Dwight. Ain't nothing coming now.
You have family, though, that have a pig factory, don't you? A pork factory.
Yeah, but that's pork, not beef.
Well, they could send you some ribs up, though. Pork ribs are nice.
I hate pork ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like them. Sure. I don't care for that style of cut. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They looked really good. The ones that I'm talking about. That's not them, but they looked like that. But
Very nice, Zoe. Thank you. If I'm going to get nuked, I may as well enjoy some nice food.
huh?
I say if I'm going to get nuked, I may as well eat some nice food before I do. Huh?
If you're what?
Going to get nuked.
Oh, nuked. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I do though, and then we're all dead and go to heaven, I'm going to punch Joe Biden's fucking lights out.
No, don't worry. He won't be there. He'll be in hell.
For sure, dumbass. This is surely, the word is that he's got dementia.
Obviously. When you do shit like that.
We can't have a dementia patient making decisions like he's doing.
Wigwag, you must pay $100 for your beef. Maybe. He's going to what?
Gehenna.
What the hell was that?
It must be some sort of Viking hell on earth or something like that.
I tell you,
your shark died, Dwight. Sorry.
I tell you, my shark died. How'd your shark die, Dwight? What'd you do to him? Did you eat him at least? That just sucks. What happened to him? Yeah, that's where he's going. He's going to hell. He never ate. I never saw it eat anything. Really? He must have been messed up from that time that you had him out of the tank.
Yeah, you drained the tank down and left them all, didn't you, in the cold?
He never recovered from it, probably. I don't know. That's been a while, though, hasn't it? Oh, well. Another one bites the dust. Did you have a funeral for him? Was he big enough to fillet? It messed up after the transfer him to the little tank. Yeah. Yeah, he just couldn't get sorted out, man. Couldn't get sorted out, Dwight. Oh, well, Dwight. Try again.
BKNW, how are you doing?
Yeah, PK Bob, what's up? How's it going?
It was a red-tailed black shark, I think.
Something like that.
Baby fish in the tank.
Hey, Bob, did you see the new PL&E CSX locomotive? You approve of it?
I've no idea, Stuart, but I shall ask my son when I next see him because he knows stuff like that. Red tail shark, yeah. Eat bill. A pig's ass for around $30. Feed 10 people and everyone has some stuff to take home. Wow. It must be a big pig.
Pig's ass.
Both cheeks.
Both cheeks. Yeah.
Oh, guppies. Yeah, those are nice, aren't they?
Guppies.
Yeah, little fish with fancy little tails. I once looking around a koi place and a little koi jumped out of a tank. Right, and I caught it, put it back in.
You caught it?
Put it straight back in.
What are you going to do with those guppies? How big was your tank? Your shark, Dwight? Freshwater aquarium, Dwight. Black with red tail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fresh water, not a marine tank.
Freshwater. Are you in the aquariums too, Bob?
I had quite a few going at one time.
Grow up to be adult. What will they be? Adult what?
We call guppies.
Guppies? What are you going to do with them?
I let them swim around and feed them fish food and stuff.
Don't guppies are tiny?
Yeah, they're not very big.
Where'd the guppies come from?
I think South America somewhere, Mexico maybe even.
No, where did Dwight's guppies come from?
Oh,
Where did these guppies come from, Dwight?
wow. Tiny little ornamental fish, Zoe. Little fish.
Guppies. I had the shark and sold the tank. But Dwight, where did these guppies come from? They didn't just come out of nowhere. The bubble guppies? Yeah, sorry to hear your shark died. From mom and dad guppies. So you have guppies.
They're live bearers, aren't they? They give birth to live young.
Well, don't all fish give birth to live young?
No, some lay eggs and the eggs hatch.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Moses. All right, mate.
Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, shoot. Bob, you got anything good to tell me before I leave? Baby guppies.
Mollies are the same. There's this fish called a molly. You can get different colours and sail fins with big fins on the dorsal. They breed very easily as well.
So you have full-size guppies in your tank then, huh? What the hell do guppies look like? Guppies.
China, they've got like a flat head on the top.
Well, some of them are pretty.
Two eyes at the sides and lots of different colours.
Yeah, some of them are pretty.
Got to check that slime for any babies though. Right before you drag it out, I bet you've thrown a lot of babies out. With the
Probably got a million guppies in that slime. They're the only two fish that survived, huh? Well, now you got a bunch of guppies. Nothing good. Surrounded by boxes from move and a wife depressed by it all. Unpacking best I can around work. Well, don't be wasting your time here. Go unpack.
Tell her not to get depressed. Give her what does he call it? A joint.
Yeah, give her a joint. She'll be okay.
And don't tell her it's a joint till afterwards.
Go unpack, Bob. All right, everybody. That's it. I'm leaving. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. I needed a break. Well, sorry, buddy. I need a break too. Jim Tedesco is on. Go see Jim. See what he's talking about. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good Friday.
Right,
Take care.
thanks for coming.
See you all.